Now we've almost finished the Commander Lilith DLC. We may actually be on the last side mission. We've done the main story mission, so we're just doing the last side mission now. So let's just double check. Now we have one more. So this one, that's the raid boss mission, so not going to do this one, at least now, for now. So we have one more optional mission here, which I'm pretty sure is on this map. Here it is here. So this is the last one. Chief Executive Overlord. So let's go ahead, do this last mission, and we'll be done with this Commander Lilith DLC for now. Where does this pipe go? This is the wrong way. No, it is. Oh, I think we have to go back up the top. That's what it is. It's back up the top in the main area. That's where we have to go. Hello, Squiggy. So we're on to the final optional mission for this DLC. Then we'll be done with it for now. The only other one we have left is the raid boss.
Man, I can't believe Cassius is dead. Rest in peace, science bro. Rest in peace.
Vaughn needs some advice. Help a bandit out, yeah?
Hey, Vault Hunter. Got one more favor to ask. I need some advice on how to be the best bandit king I can be. Let's see if anyone has some words of wisdom for me. Maybe start with Moxie? She's got a lot of experience with bandit clans.
Okay, so we're just running around the camp here. I think that's how this mission works, this particular final one. We'll just be running around this camp, talking to people. Starting off with Moxie.
Moxie, my girl! You got any advice for me on running a bandit clan?
Sure, hon. The most important thing is knowing when to sweet talk and when to slash someone ear to ear without blinking.
Well, that went dark fast. So be a sadistic psychopath. Got it. Well, this has been a thing. Thank you.
Anytime, sugar. Why don't you come on by later and have a drink on Moxie?
Yeah, sure, definitely we'll do that. Oh, girl. Well, that was interesting and less than helpful. Maybe Ellie has some advice for me. Ellie, how's it hanging?
Banging, bodacious, and sexy as all hell, as per usual.
Oh, Ellie, you are just delightful.
Don't I know it? Never get tired of hearing it from a
Where are you going, Ellie?
little man like yourself.
Come back here.
Though. Oh, wank.
Did you just wink at me over Echo? Okay, anyway, you spent some time in a bandit clan, right? What kind of advice would you give an aspiring bandit king?
Only
Stand
thing
still,
bandits
Ellie.
respect is bullets and killing. And it always helps if you're devastatingly good looking, which you is. Oh, wank.
Cool, yeah, you winked again on the thing. Well, I'm gonna call it at that. Thanks, Ellie.
Anytime, you hard-bodied little snuggle muffin.
Being a bandit, it's about freedom. I mean, sure, it's a war zone out there, but it's not all about the killing, is it? Brick leads the slabs, right? Maybe he can help.
Talk to Brick. Let's see what we have in the shops here. Might be worth checking this out.
Let me know if anything catches your eye.
Lobbed corrosive singularity with a mediocre fuse time. Lobbed fire burst, regular grenade.
Farewell, friend.
Gun shop has a skin we already have. And not much else.
Always happy to do business with a vault hunter.
Still want to know how Brick fit a sniper rifle in that little present box.
Brick, you old so-and-so. You've had a lot of experience running a bandit clan, as it were. Care to share some words of wisdom?
Hell yeah.
We got a saying in the slabs. Might even call it our guiding principle. Punch stuff real hard.
Uh-huh. Anything else, or...?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, good talk. Blood Ball on Wednesday?
Yep.
Not the most useful advice I've ever received, but I guess he's got a point. Didn't Marcus have like a bandit cult once? Maybe he's got something for me.
Marcus is always hilarious, so I'm looking forward to listening to Marcus, see what he has to say. One of the funniest characters in the Borderlands universe.
Hey Marcus, penny for your thoughts on leading a bandit clan?
Well, I've never turned down a penny.
Pay, I guess we pay Marcus. Oh, it's only $1. I can pay $1.
So, yes, I accidentally became the object of a cult worship once upon a time. And it was pretty great. They give me money and guns and everything. But the best part was they always died soon after. So I didn't owe them anything. The lesson here is, it's fine for everyone to die as long as it's profitable.
Yeah, money's good. Bye. Well, this has all been really terrible advice. And I know we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel on this one, but... let's see if Claptrap has anything to say.
I'm not sure in the main game if they ever explained that weird cult sacrifice area for Marcus. I don't remember them ever talking about it. Just that weird cultish area with the sacrificial furnace there.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this, but... hey, Claptrap. So, you've been on Pandora a long time. Got
The
any
echoes
advice
found
for
in
a new
Bloodshot
bandit leader?
Stronghold do. Oh, I see. So I probably didn't get those echoes.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was expecting some kind of rambling, nonsensical monologue.
In that case, you've come to the right place.
There it is.
Bandits are superstitious idiots. I would advise you to acquire godlike powers. Legends tell of a secret coven of witches living deep beneath the...
Nope, we're done here.
Wait, you didn't let me finish. All you need to do is bring 17 lapis lazuli stones, 3 scalps of your enemies, and...
Nope, and nope. Bye, Claptrap.
Oh.
So, talk to Vaughn. Yeah, it might actually be interesting to listen to those echoes, because I do like that Marcus character, so it'd be interesting to hear how that cult came about.
I think the real lesson here, you gotta find your own bandit truth. You know, maybe what I need is a self-initiation, right? Time to figure out who Vaughn really is. Oh, I love this, a Pandoran walkabout. Oh, but wait, I can't go on a walkabout without my artifact of power. I lost it in Helios when we got kicked out. Could you grab it for me?
Find the artifact of power. Yeah, like the Australian Aboriginal walkabout idea. Americans have really latched onto that. You hear them refer to walkabout all the time. And more than Australians do. I mean, Australians barely ever talk about or use that term walkabout really, but Americans seem to have latched onto that term much more than Australians have. So, find the artifact of power. Let's just try the fast travel station. Like you see that walkabout, Americans using that walkabout term a lot in like TV and in popular media in general. Much more than you find it in the Australian media, funnily enough.
Okay, now find my old living quarters and poke around for the artifact. This artifact was the source of all my power. That must be why my initiations went so poorly. Of course!
Anything catches your eye.
Homing Tesla with a reasonable fuse time. But I've got those nice, I've got that nice shock magic grenade. I think that's the better option. Yeah, really nice, those magical grenades that regenerate. And I ended up finding the legendary versions of the fireball and the lightning bolt. So those are even nicer and they regenerate. Oh, I have to fight my way to the last mission area here. So let's check my loadout here. Oh, that's right. We found this new neat sniper rifle we can try out. This new legendary one. This was a quest reward. So we can try this thing out. But it looks like we are fighting vegetable creatures to begin with, so I think the toothpick will be the better option here. Oh, those magic missiles flew straight over this infected sapling here. Oh, these maniacs are quite tanky actually. Still need to reload. Maniac stopped chasing. That might be the zone where he can go no further. Legionnaires doesn't want to come any closer either, so this might be the limit as far as where they can roam.
Ammo depleted.
Oh, out of ammo. I should have really bought some ammo before we left. Like just the other day I was looking at some Millennium episodes, that TV show Millennium. They had an episode called Walkabout as well. Just one of those terms that Americans really like to use, more than Australians. I guess it's an interesting concept, maybe unique to Aborigines, I'm not sure. I'm sure other cultures have a similar idea, going on some sort of a spiritual quest. You might have a better chance of doing more damage with the Herald if you got closer when you shoot. Yeah, I think so. The Herald does. Herald is better closer range because more of the projectiles hit the enemy. Yeah, I think you might be right there, Lancelot. It's more of a closer range weapon. I should probably find a different weapon for like a medium range than the Herald.
I disappear.
Use the Herald for closer range and have something else for medium range. He just got shot with a projectile there. Sticky lobbed slag grenade. Bunch of different guns to try out. Uranus usually drops good stuff. Bunch of different guns to try out. Best distance is right when the projectiles start to split apart. Yeah, yep. So how far can we stand before they start to split? Probably about here. So they're not splitting too far. It's pretty close. Okay, so they're not splitting there. So they're starting to split there. So about there is where they start to split. So that's pretty close, isn't it? So you're going to have to get pretty close. Yeah, that's actually closer than I thought. So that's good to know. You have to be pretty close to get that optimal distance for where they start to split, but they're not too far apart where the projectiles are missing. There's also a special chest you can reach now that we've done the main story of this DLC. A special chest. Okay, where do I have to go to get the special chest? I'm going back the wrong way. We're going to have to go this way. And head south from here. It's guaranteed purple, E-Tech or higher launches. Found at the very top of Writing Deep. Haderach's raid boss area. But if it's a bunch of enemies, it's alright from a distance. Because you want the spread. Right. Writhing deep. Yeah, so if you're fighting a group of enemies, then the spread's okay because you're still getting use out of your bullets. Now we've got the soldiers in this part. Let's switch out the toothpick for the sniper here. Or we can try out our new sniper. This guy. Amigo Sincero. I've heard of the chest and have seen it in the Jolt's dude's videos. Yeah, this will be interesting to learn where this chest is. Pretty good. Let's get rid of this thing before I get killed by it. Let's try out this sniper. Just one-shot that guy. Now these surgeons are quite tanky, so it'll be interesting to see how the sniper goes against a surgeon. So I think I took that surgeon down with 2 headshots, which is much better than the Lyuda I was using. Don't think I'm going to make this one. It requires you to have the toothpick and the retainer shield in order to be able to jump high enough, and the way up is a bit tricky. It's so good. Oh, the toothpick and the retainer shield makes you jump higher. I didn't know it actually changed how high you could jump. Yes, but only that specific area, right. Ah, interesting. I don't actually have the retainer, so I might have to farm for the retainer. I don't have that shield. Let's reload this launcher while I got the opportunity to. So this sniper is definitely an improvement over the shock Lyuda I've been using. The one that I got as a 10th anniversary gift. Has served me well, but we have a better replacement now. So should be a bunch more soldiers around here. Have to be careful of. Hard to see through this haze. I've got another soldier down the bottom here that I can see. So one of them's using a corrosive weapon by the look of it. Marksman soldiers aren't as tanky, easier to get. Oh, this guy's already snagged.
Killing is an art unto itself, and I am Rembrandt. Ghosty.
Almost died there. Health was way close to death. Now these Infernos are quite tough. The Infernos and the Surgeons seem to be the tankiest soldiers. 2 headshots. Only in the Writhing Deep map, retainer drops from Sandworms. All right, the Amiga Sincero ignores... Oh, I see. I didn't realise. So it ignores shields. A true friend can penetrate any barrier. Okay, so that explains the description there. That's why. Yeah. Took quite a few headshots with the shock Lyuda I've been using. This guy. This has been my main sniper, this shock Lyuda here. Took quite a few headshots to take those soldiers down, particularly the more tanky ones like the Surgeons and the Infernos. But now I can, with this Amigo here, I'm taking them down with like 2 headshots. It's a Borderlands 1 reference to one of Mordecai's skills. Trespass allows you to ignore shields. I see. Yeah, it's definite upgrade for my sniper for sure. I've got some of these tendrils here.
A grenade.
Not very threatening, these tendrils. Their attacks don't do much damage. It does freak you out though when you see a bunch of enemies appear on the minimap. But then you don't feel so scared when you realise it's just a bunch of tendrils that spawned. So we might have to farm some of those sandworms and see if we can get ourselves a retainer. That corrosive sniper, that might be worth picking up. I don't know if I need it now that I've got this, the Zer0 though. I might just leave that for now. Might as well get some ammo though. Probably should get this ammo box while I'm here. And maybe look around for a bit more ammo. Looks like we have to go to the top of this platform. Oh, it's in here. It's in this washer. Artifact of Power. Chief Executive Overlord. One size fits all.
Yes, that's it! Top of the line Hyperion Red Bar X2000s with Quicksilver Fly and no rise banding. Bring it back to me.
Oh, we've got something that dropped here. Hyperion shotgun. It's only a green one, so I might just leave it. And a loot chest. Tedior slag shotgun. And a Tedior SMG. So I think we can go back from here. So I guess we go back to Vaughan to turn this one in. Oh, I'm very happy with this sniper. Considering that most of the enemies are shielded. I was using the sniper mostly against, pretty much exclusively against the soldiers there, so most of those soldiers are shielded, so it's very neat to have a where am I? Exit to Dahl Abandon. So where do we actually have to go for this? Region. A back burner. So was there a fast travel back here? Maybe there wasn't. Oh, there was. There was a fast travel here. Yeah, very neat to have a sniper that ignores shields. Lockers are always good for Eridium. Always have good luck with Eridium with the lockers.
So Hector's gone, huh? Hell yeah! Look, I know you're a Crimson Vault hunter and everything, but I'm gonna start a new bandit clan, and I could use a few good murder captains.
Being a bandit king means occasionally seeking wise counsel from trusted advisors. After consulting with a number of people, Vaughn realized that he really needs to just find himself. To aid him on his journey of self-discovery, you found his artifact of power, Hyperion Undies. You should probably bring those back quickly. You really don't want to be holding them any longer than you have to. Pandoran Walkabout sounds like a good way to get yourself dead. But hey, each to their own.
Now I can make preparations for my journey. I'm gonna find myself out in that wasteland. My true self. My Bandit King self. With my Hyperion Red Bar X2000s, I'm going places. Wish me luck with, you know, not dying in the most horrible ways imaginable by the darkest recesses of the human mind.
I've got another legendary for a reward. And it's a Hyperion shotgun too. I like the Hyperion shotguns. So I'll definitely get some use out of this one. You can either surf or you can fight. Overcompensator. So 40,000 XP, $442,000 reward. That looks nice, that shotgun. Pretty much talking butcher, but pretty hilarious though. Alright, so this is like the butcher. Let's have a look. Shotguns. Overcompensator.
Switching out? Choice move!
Okay, so he sounds like a surfer.
Get wasted! Primo ammo, bruh! What are you looking at? Awesome! Loving it! Zooming in! Done, bruh! Choice! Whoa! Everything's bigger now!
So you get a lot of voiceovers here. There's quite a few guns that talk, but this one talks more than the other ones. Very talkative, this one.
Hey, look at that!
Yeah, it does seem a lot like the butcher. That very fast fire rate. I'll probably get some use out of that. Even though probably the talking will get annoying after a while, but I do like the Hyperion shotguns, so that's good. So near the end there, you get a bunch of legendary guns. I'll definitely get some use out of that sniper, and I do like this type of shotgun, so I'll definitely get use out of that one too. The color scheme is interesting as well. I don't usually see Hyperion shotguns with that sort of a colour scheme. I don't know if I have. Usually the high level ones are like a black with like a purple and gold accents. So this is definitely a different one.
Good decision!
Let's check these shops here.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
Sticky lobbed slag grenade.
Swap 'em, bruh!
Synergistic amplify shield. Turtle shield. How does that look like compared to mine? It's got a better recharge rate, but a much worse health penalty, so I'll leave that one. Gun shop. There's a sniper, but I'll get a nice Jacob sniper now. I don't need any more snipers. So I think that is all the missions apart from the raid boss. So we've got some stuff we can sell off. We'll sell off the junk we have, and maybe we'll see if we can get a retainer. I've got the Sandhawk here. Don't know why it's not. Doesn't have a favourite star on it. So we can drop this junk here, or sell it. Rubberized, I don't want that. Not a fan of the bandit shotguns, I can get rid of that. Slag sniper, don't need it. White launcher. I'm not sure if the amulet is useful for anything else now that I've got the shotgun. I've got a purple spike shield, but I'm not going to use a spike shield anyway. So we can sell off that stuff.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from me?
Switching out? Choice move!
So we need to get a retainer. So if they drop from the sandworms, what's a good place to farm the sandworms for a retainer? Don't quite know what would be the best place to do that. I guess we can always come back to this one and do that last bit and get the retainer, because I've got the toothpick and I've got the other one. Is it mouthwash? I think I've got that one as well. Got the toothpick and the mouthwash, but I don't have the retainer. Burrows pretty much only one area where a lot spawn. Okay. So maybe we'll try the Burrows.
Swap 'em, bruh!
See if we can get one just to drop. Oh, I probably should have bought ammo as well. Do we have any shops here? I might just jump back and... What's my ammo like? Oh, it's okay. We can go like this. So we probably don't need the sniper for the sandworms. The toothpick's probably a good idea. And we can try out the shotgun too.
Switching out? Choice move!
So let's have a look at the map. It's probably in the open areas on the map where the sandworms are. I think the sandworms are probably going to be on the open areas. We can head out this way, see what we can find over there.
Swap 'em, bruh!
So the saplings are fighting the badass lycanthrope. Maniacs are actually more concerned about the maniac here than the badass lycanthrope. They seem more troublesome. At least these saplings projectiles are slow enough that you can dodge them. Even if I'm ADSing, I think I can still move enough to dodge. I walked into that one. The AI will lead, if you are side strafing, the AI will lead in the direction that you're side strafing, so you have to make sure that you don't dodge before they actually shoot, because they will just lead you and you'll end up getting hit. Infected suicide bloomer. Don't know if I recognise that one. Lob Singularity. Vengeful Beast class mod. Horse Gatling gun. Might just try out the shotgun.
Choice move.
This looks interesting. I have picked up 2 butchers this run, and I've enjoyed both of them. I picked up a flame butcher and a non-elemental one. They were very useful. Particularly the flame butcher. I use that thing a lot. Infected badass sapling.
What are you looking at?
Oh wow, this thing's actually very nice. This is very nice. This will be good against the aggressive melee attackers. They just can't charge straight for you.
More bullets.
Let's try Hipfire. Being a Hyperion, Hipfire should be pretty decent too.
Good decision. You crushed that one, bruh.
Grenade out.
Get wasted. Dude, nice reload, bruh. You're killing it, bruh. Literally.
This shotgun's actually more useful close range than the toothpick against those vegetable guys. Brah, yeah. All that surfer talk's probably going to get annoying pretty quickly, but this is a powerful shotgun. I'm happy to use it. Longbow transfusion. So what's the description for the shotgun? You can either surf or you can fight. So that's it. It's just a reference to the surfer talk. Hyperion amp shield. So this looks like a sandworm area. Hopefully we'll get some sandworms here. Let me get rid of this barrel. So we've got some decaying pods. I guess these decaying pods are going to hatch something. Here we go. I can see some sandworms. This is good.
Switching out. Choice move. Primo ammo, bruh.
The farm's a bit quicker from the area transition to Dahl abandoned.
Slacked.
A bunch of enemies spawning in, decaying pods.
Need.
More decaying pods. Okay, so you do have to destroy those pods before they hatch.
Grenade out.
So that pod dropped a badass sapling there.
Love this view, bruh. Hey, look at that. Wasted.
Need.
Another enemy to this side. So I've used up all of my magic missiles now, so I have to slag with the grog nozzle. Slag the old-fashioned way. These sandworms are big enough that I can use the shotgun from this range and still get good DPS on them. Very strong corrosion.
I am eternal. Death will never capture me. My skills exceed his.
Oh yeah, you still have the mouthwash. It has a hidden 200% damage bonus for the toothpick. Oh, I see. So the toothpick... Right. So I think I put it back in the bank. I can certainly pull it out. So it gives a 200% damage bonus. So what am I currently using? The sheriff's badge. The mouthwash is a relic, isn't it? Or is it a class mod? And the listed AR bonus, which goes up to like 47%. Yeah, it's a relic, right. So I'll be swapping out the sheriff's badge for plus 47%. Okay, so I probably should be using that. So yeah, I have the mouthwash, but I don't have the retainer.
Good decision!
Something behind, another sandworm behind. I can use the shotgun from closer range here. There's one sandworm still lurking around, I think. He burrowed under the ground, so I expect him to pop up at some point. There he is. Oh, there's still more. He's jumping around, but he doesn't want to stay up. There he is.
Love this view, Brhon. Sorry about your face, Brhon.
So it doesn't look like we got anything interesting to drop from here. Let's get some ammo while we can. I'm happy with these new weapons, this new shotgun and sniper. A definite upgrade to what I have. Didn't really have a good sniper. I had a purple Hyperion, but didn't seem to be doing enough damage to make it worth using. I might just take a quick toilet break, and I'll be right back. back to Borderlands 2. I'm trying to think where Americans would have been introduced en masse to the Australian Aboriginal term walkabout. The only thing I can think of is maybe the movie Crocodile Dundee, because I don't remember Americans really latching onto the term walkabout before Crocodile Dundee, but I can't remember if there was actually a scene in Crocodile Dundee that did mention walkabout. Probably. I mean, Crocodile Dundee did feature a lot of Australian stuff and a lot of classic Australian type stuff like walkabout. Might actually look that up to see if there is actually a scene in Crocodile Dundee that talks about walkabout. It's possible, because that seems to be the only big Australian pop culture thing that would maybe have referenced walkabout. Let's have a look. Crocodile Dundee walkabout. That's Walkabout Creek, so that's the name of the place. So maybe this one, talking about walkabout. Let's try this one.
Can be just as dangerous.
Haven't you ever lived in a city?
Never been to a city?
Kidding.
No. Cities are crowded, right? If I went and lived in some city, that'd only make it worse. Here, try this. First aid to a lady.
So this Aboriginal might be talking about walkabout. Let's see.
Oh, Mick, you frightened shit out of me.
So I ought to, mate. Sneaking up on a man when he's rendering first aid to a lady.
Is that what you were doing?
No, I'm probably not going to find it, but that would be my guess anyway. That the American introduction to walkabout as a term probably came from Crocodile Dundee, if I had to guess. Because that was a huge movie, very popular with Americans at the time. Can't think of anything else that would introduce that term. I don't know whether this ghost creature actually drops anything good. Iridium. Winter is over. Incendiary damage. A grenade. Homing Tesla. 1.5 second fuse time. So it doesn't look like there is any notable scenes in Crocodile Dundee there that feature walkabout, but maybe it got mentioned in passing. So where are we? I'm not sure if this other chamber here. Not sure if this other chamber up here has sandworms in it, but we'll try. Oh, it looks like it does. That looks like a sandworm warning picture. Grab some ammo here before we trigger enemy spawns. Here we go. We got some sandworms. This is what I wanted to see. That's about the only thing you would have thought Paul Hogan would have had a bigger career after Crocodile Dundee, but he never really did anything other than just make sequels to Crocodile Dundee. He was massive after Crocodile Dundee. He could have easily just transitioned into doing other Hollywood movies, but he seemed to be happy just to do sequels to Crocodile Dundee. Seems like a wasted opportunity. He really did capture the attention of at least America for a little while there.
Whoa! Everything's bigger now!
He could have done more with that opportunity. So generally you want to be swapping your relics according to the enemy spawns you're given. I haven't really done much of that, like swapping the relics around or the class mods around. Maybe I should do that more often. I generally just pick one relic and I just use it for a long time until I find something else that seems like an upgrade. So we've done this big chamber and this big chamber. So the farm's a bit quicker from the area transition to Dahl Abandon. So where is that? Oh, this area here. Exit to Dahl Abandon.
Good decision!
So if I take this exit here and save quit, I can probably just farm them that way. Where am I going? I have to go east.
Switching out? Choice move!
So this area here, I take it, this is the easier one. So I might do that then. That doesn't look right. Now through here. I'll grab this ammo. It's good to mix up certain class mods and relics to different situations and playstyles, especially at max level. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I have been enjoying this Sheriff's Badge. That's an obvious one to use with the Herald. And this one seems good for fire rate, this class mod here. But I do have some other class mods, like I got, oh, these ones are very similar. Oh, these two are, I don't really need to keep both of these, do I? They're very similar, they're practically identical. One has 6 velocity, I think I prefer the 2-fang. So I'll keep the one that has 6 2-fang. I'll get rid of this other one because they're basically the same thing. But yeah, I've got some other relics and class mods that I've been holding on to. So maybe I should actually be carrying around a few of those relics that I have in the bank that are slightly different. And just swapping them out as I need them. Anyway, forget those tendrils here. Yeah, I should be thinking more about putting together the relics and the class mods for specific uses.
Welcome to my humble shop.
Homing Incendiary Transfusion, Homing Singularity, Bouncy Merv.
I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough. Come
Switching out? Choice move!
You can experiment at max level, like respec your character to try out different class mods, see what you like. Yeah, that's true, that's another thing. Use class mods with respecing as well. That's true. At the moment I've been doing more of a general purpose one where I do mid-range shooting and sniping. Haven't really put much into melee. Yeah, endgame builds will be a thing soon. Yeah. Yeah, at the moment I'm doing more of a general purpose one. Like even now I'm choosing skills here in the bloodshed tree that are general purpose, like this one here. That's a general purpose one. This one's kind of general purpose too with the health bonus. And this one too. This gives like a general purpose boosts. Movement speed, gun damage, and melee damage, so...
Good decision!
So from here, I guess I can just save quit. And then try the worms again.
Swap 'em, bruh!
So it looks like I'm spawning in the right spot.
Welcome to my humble
Shock transfusion. Bouncing slag. Lobbed slag transfusion.
Switching out? Choice move!
Tricky infiltrator. Unforeseen. That's a melee one. Oh, this one looks interesting. Extinct turtle shield. Much bigger capacity and recharge rate, but then the slower recharge delay. I think I'll keep what I have.
Good decision!
I wonder if I need to buy some ammo. No, it looks okay.
Swap 'em, bruh! Hey, look at that! Die, bruh! What are you looking at? Primo handle, bruh!
Might as well just use a toothpick from here.
Switching out? Choice move!
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death
This shotgun's going to be very useful for enemies like this maniac that just melee enemies that just charge straight for you.
Good decision!
I disappear.
Swap 'em, bruh! Choice! Nice one, bruh! Whoa! Everything's bigger now!
Here, grenade.
Switching out? Choice move! Good decision! Yeah, more bullets! Oh, nice reload, bruh! Primo handle, bruh!
The sandworms and the saplings are fighting here. Makes things a little bit easier.
Swap 'em, bruh! Loving it! Mind blown!
Magazine size of the shotgun's actually pretty good. You can full auto this shotgun for quite a while before a reload. More maniacs.
Your eyes deceive you. Illusion fools you all.
Choice!
Slagged.
Good decision!
Ouch.
Swap 'em, bruh!
Need. Slag. A critical kill. Showers me in blood and spit. How enjoyable.
Zero's comments are funny too. Just takes himself so seriously and says funny stuff while he's taking himself so seriously. Sandworms don't seem to have much of a melee attack. They just happy to pop up and just spit at you. Another one behind.
Switching out! Choice move! Sorry, but it's face, bruh!
So that might be it here. We can have a look around, see if we got anything to drop. Titty or pistol. We can scoop up some of. Oh, we got some more sandworms at the back.
Good decision! Swap 'em, bruh! Yeah, more bullets!
Sometimes when the enemies are on fire, they go dark and it looks like they're slagged, but they're not actually slagged. They're just burning. So sometimes it's difficult to tell whether something is slagged or whether it's just on fire. Haven't seen anything interesting drop from the sandworms yet. So that might be it. I think all the sandworms that are going to spawn have spawned in this area. I'm just having a look around just in case I missed something. And also giving me a chance to loot up with a bit of ammo. So that's it.
Switching out. Choice move.
So, what other weapons do we have here? Okay, this shock let-off assault rifle. Don't use that. I can dump that one. Now that we have this new shotgun, I don't need this one. Oh, not this one here. This purple Hyperion diversification. I was trying to get some use out of this, but it just wasn't powerful enough. So I definitely have an upgrade now for this with this new Hyperion shotgun. This non-elemental sniper, we don't need this anymore. We have an upgrade for this with the new legendary Jacobs. Amigo Sincero.
Good decision.
Check these shops before we farm the sandworms again. Rubberized shock grenade. Longbow transfusion. Sticky humming grenade. Med shop has melee shield, absorb shield. Alkaline, that's interesting. Grants immunity to corrode. Well, the sandworms are actually... I'm actually getting a lot of trouble with the corrosive damage, actually. This is not a terrible idea. Maybe I'll pick it up.
Switching out.
Maybe I'll try it. How does it look? Capacity similar. Recharge rate's better. Delay's about the same, just has a bigger health penalty. I'll try it out, why not? It's probably inferior being green compared to the purple. But I'm always on the lookout for one of those elemental proof shield, turtle shields. I haven't had much luck using the fireproof version of the shield against enemies that shoot fire, like the bosses that shoot fire. Doesn't seem to do what I expect it to do. But I think maybe those shields only protect you from damage over time. It doesn't protect you from the initial fire damage, so maybe that's the problem. I'm expecting it to protect me from the initial fire damage, but I think those shields only protect you from the damage over time afterwards.
The true world revealed. Weakness is now known to me. Time to go to work. Grenade out!
Tendrils just spawned all of a sudden, right when my health was low. Sometimes hard to shoot those tendrils, like they're so skinny. Difficult to get any hits on them because they're so skinny. Those infected saplings use the same audio effect on their voice as the lab rats. They sound like little squeaky lab rats. They've got that same audio filter on their voice as the lab rats do. Only problem with using those slag grenades is the target gets obscured in a cloud of slag. And you kind of have to wait for the slag to clear before you can really see where you're aiming.
Munitions drop slagged. Throwing grenade.
Almost dead here.
Oh.
Should be able to get him.
I am ready. I vanish.
Let's try something else. We have the shotguns. We just used up the assault rifle ammo. We got the sniper. I guess probably the pistol's probably the easiest way. Just use a Harold for now. Harold and the shotgun. Yeah, B. That's true. Thank you, Squiggy. Let's try the B. Maybe the bee and the Sandhawk.
Good decision.
We might be done here anyway. Toothpick and Sandhawk specifically. Yeah, because you got those horizontal bullets. There's one more enemy. Behind here. Here he is. Yeah, I don't think this shield is really... Oh yes, the B. I'm using the B. But I think the other corrosive resistance shield wasn't working out anyway. I also keep thinking that the The bitch and the bee might work. I'm not sure if I've had much success with it. So I think that might be it now. I'll have a quick run around, see if we can find anything. Doesn't seem like we've got anything to drop here. There's a few green things here. What's this? Bandit corrosive shotgun. TDO SMG. That seems to be about it. Have we been to Mr. Raid Boss already? No, I haven't tried the Raid Boss. I thought I probably wouldn't get much success on my own, so I didn't bother. How difficult is the raid boss for this DLC? I'll buy some ammo here and then I'll equip the toothpick.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
Easy if you have the fire conference call. 2 hours time to practice. Lady Fist and B. Yeah, I don't have a fire conference call.
I need your business.
I have a corrosive conference call. It's a lower level one, but not a fire one. Just out of curiosity, let's put toothpick on. I want to try the bitch out with the bee just to see if it's any use. Doesn't really do much damage. To break it down, you need to inflict dots on him in order to stop healing, specifically fire damage. At some point he'll stagger and drop down. Open his mouth, allowing you to shoot his crit spot. Conference call plus Lady Fist from high up to stagger him. Fire conference call to deal obscure amounts of damage to him. It requires you to switch positions depending on where he targets you, etc. There's a video breaking it down. I guess by now there's a bunch of strats available. Okay, so he's a Combat Scroll plus Lady Fist. And B plus Lady Fist. Right. Oh, I see. Yeah, B plus Lady Fist. Yeah. Let's take him fire. Right, so he heals quickly then. The special RPG chest is available without killing him. Fortunate. So the RPG chest is in the raid boss arena, but you can just run for it.
Ghosty.
Perfect. Badass sapling.
Ammunition required.
So there should be more spawning. That might be the last one. Oh no, there's one more.
I enjoyed that.
Doesn't look like we got anything to drop this time. We can put the sand hook back on. I just wanted to try the bitch a little bit, see if it was worth using. Don't think it is. Yep, it's a bit of platforming, hence the toothpick and retainer, right. You get stuff like top ears, PBFGs, bada booms, Nukem, etc. So a bunch of RPGs.
Welcome, customer.
Lobbed Tesla with a mediocre fuse time. Lobbed grenade.
I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
Twitchy wound class. Terminal adaptive shield.
I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
I might just try using the firestorm. And then just slagging with the grog nozzle using the firestorm. I guess if I'm using the bee, then not much point bothering with the firestorm. Oh, it's okay. I'll give it a shot. See if this takes down the mobs any faster. Stuck on that rock.
Badass sighted.
I recall the drop chance for both drops is like 1% or so. Oh, 1% for the RPGs.
Grenade.
It's higher from the Queens, but you only get her during that one mission, right? So 1% for the retainer. Yeah, the RPGs are always guaranteed purple or higher rarity. So it looks like we didn't get it this time. I'll just get the ammo from these two. We can try again.
Feeling overburdened by money? Nothing like a good sale. May it help you kill many things. Don't have too much fun.
I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
Throwing grenade. Grenade out. I'm covered in slag. I must seek cover quickly, or pain is coming.
One more round here, I think. There he is. Where is he?
Nay! And I disappear, a ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
I don't think we got it this time.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Remember, we're always open.
Cunning Fox class mod, melee shield.
Stay alive out there.
Oh, ammo. Let's check the ammo here.
Low prices and no questions asked. Caveat emptor. 2 words, my friend. No reason.
I'll take a short break and I'll be right back.